Oh, all right. It's been a minute, but I got another unboxing today. And I got a very, listen, I'm not gonna bullshit you. You saw the title. Not the most exciting thing to unbox. It's saying a collector's edition limited time console, but a very important thing to unbox. I got one 3's DualShock 3 controllers. So you're probably, and one of them's open. And that one, that's a story. We're gonna get to that one. You're probably like, dude, DualShock 3's? What year is it? Probably just scroll down to check out like what year this video is uploaded, like an idiot. That's why this is important. I'm just gonna get right to the unboxing. I don't want to waste your time. It's important because for me, the PlayStation 3, greatest console of all time. That is my personal favorite generation. PS4, PS2, very close. Maybe even someday I'll feel the PS4 is my favorite. But right now, the PS3 just has my heart on lock for my favorite. The games that came out that generation, the memories I made, just everything about it. I love that console. And I still pull it out like pretty frequently today to play. Me and my brother, we play co-op games on that so all the time. We'll go back and play like Disney Infinity or some of the old Worms games that him and our friends used to play together all the time. I pop it out to play like the original Uncharted or God of War, and I'm like one of those people who likes to play the old games on the old systems. I know I could pop Uncharted Nathan Drake edition into my PS5 and play it, the PS5 upgraded version at 4K, but I don't know, there's something about re-experiencing those games on the consoles that they were designed for that for me I just enjoy more. So I love the PS3. I don't have it like permanently hooked up because I have too many consoles to keep it hooked up. But I have it next to downstairs, next to where my PS5 and Xbox Series X are, and I whip that bad boy out frequently. To play it. And the issue is with older consoles like that, is obviously they don't make accessories for them anymore. They haven't made accessories for the PS3 in like 10 years probably. I don't actually know when they stopped manufacturing DualShock 3's and stuff, but it's definitely been a long ass time. So the more I still use them, eventually the controllers are gonna start to go. One of mine already is going. Eventually there's not gonna be that many DualShocks left, and the less there are, the more expensive it's gonna be to buy them. So I went ahead and I kind of was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna go on a little buying spree and buy a bunch of DualShock 3's. So this way I know I'm future-proofing myself for a while, that I'll have these for years, especially because I got a couple of new ones. I'll have them for a long time. I don't have to worry about wanting to turn on my PS3 one day and all of a sudden I plug my controller in and it doesn't turn on. And my heart shatters. I go into shock. I leave my wife. I go into the mountains alone, scared, confused. I probably change my sexuality. I think I'd go gay. So, and to avoid all that happening, I bought a few DualShock 3's. So I got them all on eBay. You can get them on Amazon, but I don't know, I just like the selection they had on eBay better. So this first one is actually the only used one I bought. It's because I have 4 right now. I have 2 black ones. One is like an original, like not launch, but like 2008 when they revamped the PS3 a little bit. Edition. I have a gold one, which you can see right here as a gold, and a camo one. And my 2 black ones they still work. They're a little greasy-ish, I guess. They're not like disgusting, like dripping, but they're a little worn, just because those are like the ones I would always get my friends to use, because they were like my least. I always like the colored ones better. So I'd always get my friends the black ones to use. You know, your friends come over there and always treat your controllers with the same respect that you do. So those are a little worn. They're still usable. But the gold one, which is probably the one I use the most personally, it's in great condition, like physically, but it's got drift. It's got stick drift, which I didn't even know was a possibility outside of Nintendo Switch controllers. But it is, and it's got like pretty bad stick drift, and I'm gonna try to take it apart and fix it myself at some point, because I don't want to give up on the controllers. It's just everything else is in such great shape, and these are so hard to come by. But in case that doesn't work, because I'm not a professional in tech, I found this for $30. It's a reused gold DualShock 3 that's in really good condition. I went for the gold one again because it's my, you know, it's a nostalgic color. The gold controller is like what I primarily use for most of my gaming sessions on the PS3. And so I was like, fuck it. All these DualShock 3's that look like they're in good shape, and they're all $30 on eBay, the used ones. So figure why not just get another gold one in case I can't fix mine and hold on to that nostalgia. So this bad boy right here is in incredibly good condition for used. It definitely has some minor wear. There's a little, I'll try to get some close-ups. There's a little circular scuff on the paint right at the handles where the handles would sit on the, where the bottom of the handles would sit on the desk or table or whatever. There's a little scuff there. There isn't much else on the back. The front looks almost near perfect, like brand new. You probably, if you didn't like, yeah, you would think this is brand new just from looking at the face of the controller, which is, you know, one of the most important parts of the controller to look good. The most noticeable wear is around the controller port. You can tell whoever had this controller had a hard time getting it in because there are scratches all over this bitch. You know, it's not like distractingly awful. Again, it's also like a part of the controller you're barely looking at. So for used, $30 and everything else looks so good. I'm not going to complain about that. I also can like sympathize. All the controller, all my controllers for all my consoles, with the exception of like the friend controllers that I let my friends use, are in impeccable shape. But if any of them have any scratches, it's at the port. You know, sometimes it's just tough. You know how it is. If you try to get it in, you know, it's not always easy getting it in. So sometimes people get hurt. And that's just how it is. But no, this is in really great condition. I'm very happy about that. For $30, I can't complain. This is close to as good as the condition mine is, and I obviously have to turn it on and use it to make sure it works, but visually it's great. Second one, I'm gonna go into the problem child next, the one that's already open. This is a brand new one. Got it for, this one was like 80. This one was like 70. Got a red one. Right off the bat, this is the packaging. This was it. It came shipped like this. No padding, no nothing. Just shoved in this thin little paper envelope, crammed into a mailbox, and sent across the country. The bottom came completely ripped, like it was already open and not brand new. The only brand new signifier is that the tape on the top isn't actually removed. Other than that, I don't think you could really sell this as brand new, and I might have to go back on eBay and complain about that, though I don't think I would return it because I didn't buy it to keep in the box as a collector's item. I bought it to use it. I just wanted to get new because there was a greater chance it'll last longer. So, but if you bought this and you wanted this as a collector's item to like keep on your shelf or like store in your little gaming museum or something, I would be freaking livid. This is not in new shape at all. I'm gonna take it out though because that's why I bought it, is to take it out and use it. I got the red for this one. You know, they're all around the same price. It doesn't matter what color you get, unless you go for like one of the limited edition colors, then you'll pay more. But for regular colors, you're gonna pay the same price no matter what. So I went for red because actually before I had the black, the camo, and the gold, I had a red controller, and that was like my favorite for a long time. But I traded it in to buy like the gold or the camo or something, because I thought they were cooler. So I thought I'd go for a little nostalgia trip and get the red one. I mean, the controller is in great shape. It's definitely new. There's not a single scratch on it. So I don't doubt that it's new. Actually, there's a couple scratches on it. Yeah, they're very like, you have to like really look to see them. They're nitpicky scratches, but they're definitely not like, I don't think this was new. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna have to complain about that, I think. Maybe just leave a bad review because I don't think this is a new controller. It looks new at a glance. It looks very new. But when you look into some of the handles, there's like a little tiny scuff or two here or there. Could have been from the box, but I just don't see how these scratches could come from the box alone. Otherwise, with that being said, I am happy about it, and I'm not going to return it because even though it's a little pricey for a what could potentially be a used controller. It seems new, and it's in really good condition, and I'm trying not to be picky on these. I know DualShock 3's are becoming a dime a dozen, and I'm just happy to have them. So, the red one's nice though. I love the red controller. This is a classic OG for me, like nostalgic DualShock 3 color. So let's get to the last one. This one came all the way from Canada actually, but was reasonably priced, and I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter where the controller's from. It's gonna work on your this stuff. Controllers are not region locked. Neither is the PS3 actually. The PS3 is not region locked either. So. Yeah, this one actually has bubble wrap in it, which is nice. This is a completely different color than what I ordered. This is completely different. I was so confused when I saw the back of it. I was like, I guess they just put a weird color on the back of the box in Canada, and then I turned it over, and nope, it's that weird color in person. Let's see how weird it is, if it's worth returning. I was supposed to get silver. I got silver because I liked how it looked, and I figured it matched the gold. And it was honestly probably one of the most affordable new DualShock 3's on eBay. So, it wasn't like attached to the silver color. I've never had a silver DualShock 3. I just figured it was cheaper and it looked good. This shit ain't silver, but kind of looks cool. I'm not gonna lie. Once I can actually get to it and see what it looks like. Try not to damage the box so I don't blame them for damage that wasn't actually their fault. What the fuck is this? I got an emerald green? Man, eBay, dude. You really are just like fucking playing Russian roulette. Yeah, these busted ass controllers. Maybe you should have just got them. Maybe you should just get them on Amazon. Let my video be a warning to all the fucking niche PlayStation 3 controller or PlayStation 3 collector lovers out there. If you're gonna get some DualShock 3s, probably avoid eBay. Try Amazon. Actually, I don't know what to do because if I open it, I can't return it. But I also want to look at the controller color in person and not through this plastic. I mean, I don't hate it. It's fine color. I don't have an issue with it. So I might just keep it and say fuck it. Because if I do the thing where I'm like, hey, this is the wrong color, then I have to go through the whole process of mailing this back to Canada, and this took like 2 weeks to get here. Then I have to mail this back to Canada, and then they have to mail me the other one and take another 2 weeks. It's not like I'm in a rush, I need these right now, but it's just like a hassle just for a color I don't particularly care a ton about. It's not like, if the gold one came wrong or something, I'd be a little more pissed because I really cared about getting the gold one. Similar to the red, I mean, I kind of cared about getting the red one because it has like nostalgia for me, so I would be a little more into returning it. But for the silver, I just didn't really, it was kind of just like, oh, that looks kind of cool and it's pretty cheap. Fuck it, I'm gonna open it. I'm keeping it, fuck it. Someone else is gonna get an emerald green controller, silver controller when they're supposed to get emerald green and be pissed, but that's the seller's fault. Yo, this shit ain't new. There's no little fucking, oh my god. Dude, if you were a collector and you were trying to collect these, don't go to eBay. Buy a brand new one on Amazon. You're gonna spend the extra money. This is the lesson of the video. If you're a collector, like a real like museum type collector of gaming accessories and physical products, or even just PlayStation products or PlayStation 3, spend the extra chunk of change. It'll be a chunk of change. Spend the extra chunk of change, get a brand new one on Amazon. Probably be in a lot better shape. Get it brand new. eBay, oof. Barely getting brand new. It looks good. Nope, there's some scuffs on this for sure. This definitely was not new. But I mean, I don't know if these are scuffs that came from like the box rubbing up against it and being thrown around from the years, or because they're actually not new. It's really hard to tell. I think I honestly just got like swindled by all these fucking eBay pirates. Everything feels great. It feels new. Similar to the red one. It feels new. At a glance, it looks completely new. Until you see there's fucking some black smudges on this one. And I kind of like the green, I'm not gonna lie. Actually, I kind of like it a lot. The color, I'm not gonna lie about that. It's actually really nice. So yeah, there you go. We got 3 DualShock 3s in the box. Really sketchy process buying them from eBay, but it's a learning experience. And again, at the end of the day, my goal for buying these, new and used, was just to have good conditioning, working DualShock 3s that I can play my video games with for many years to come. And I mean, I have to plug these in to make sure they work, but I think I got that here. So despite the trials and tribulations, I'm very happy that I have a bunch of DualShock 3s now. And they got cool colors and shit too, so. Alright, what's up guys? I want to do a quick little, it's been a few weeks, I want to do a quick little update on the controllers. I did, shortly after I recorded the video, try them, pull out my PS3, I tried them. I didn't record it because I work a full-time job and I'm lazy. And I'm not going to film it now because I don't feel like going to pull out the PS3, plug it in, and show every single controller because, again, I'm lazy. But all 3 of them work perfectly. I tested them all out in Minecraft for a little while. They all work perfectly. You can see, I want to show you some of the, see if I can show you some of the scuff marks. Focus. Yeah, you can kind of see, it's hard with the light glare. Yeah, you can see that little black smudge. Yeah, that's the kind of stuff that came on the controller out of the package. I don't know if the red one's going to show. Yeah, the scratch marks are like, on the red one aren't going to show like this. You can kind of see what I was talking about. Yeah, you can see little scuff marks on the gold one. This is the used one though, so that's fine. So yeah, they're not exactly new, but like I said in the video, I got exactly what I wanted out of these controllers. So I'm keeping them, and honestly the green one's really grown on me. I like the color a lot. So, yeah, throwing it back to myself to send it out. Hope you enjoyed the video. Give it a like if you did. Share it with your friends. Comment down below. You a big PlayStation 3 fan? Is it one of your favorite consoles too? Are you going out there? Are you buying accessories? Let me know how you're doing out there. What you're buying, collecting controllers or iToys or whatever. You know, comment your favorite PS3 game. I would love to see that. I would love to talk about favorite PS3 games. Anything from the generations, anything you play on your PS3, it doesn't have to be exclusive. Thanks for watching. Go out there, have some fun, play some video games. Be careful buying on eBay, and have a good one.